Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that one of our admin received, and the translation of that message, it reads like this. Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story? It's anonymous. I have tried going for counseling, but it seems as if it is not working at all. I don't know how many times I have gone for therapy, and now I just want any kind of spiritual help that I can get. I used to think that maybe spirit world is not real, but after I started to see the ghost of my best friend, that was when I started to believe that indeed the spirit world, like it is for real. I saw her ghost one day when I had gone out with this other blesser. I thought that maybe I had drank too much and maybe the blesser had spiked me, but he is not that type of a person who can do such a thing. And then in the morning, that was when I received a text message. No one will ever believe it, but I received a text message from my best friend. The WhatsApp number that she was using, that is exactly the number that texted me. And I really need help, because there are times when I feel as if I am really going crazy. So this is what I want from you, Brother Nashim. Please try to source for me any phone number of a prophet that you know is very powerful and that can assist me. I am a 26-year-old woman staying here in Joburg. I am a slay queen. Well, you can say that I am a slay queen since I live my life that is sponsored by my blessers. They are the ones that pay for my rent, for everything that I have. It is done by my blessers. I do not date one blesser as such. As for now, the blessers that I am dating, it is only 3. Those are the men that I have seen I can manage. I am unable to manage more than that. Otherwise, I can't be committed to them and they'll end up finding out. But if it is only 3 guys, I can manage. I can lie to you that today I do not want to go to a groove with you because I am angry with you, blah, blah, blah. The truth is that I'll be dating another guy and I would go with that guy if he has more money than you, and I will return back to you if that guy starts to ignore me. That is the way that I live my life, the life that I used to live with my best friend. Me and my best friend, we met during our first year in Joburg. Both of us, we were going to college and we were from small towns from other provinces. And she was the one who dragged me into all of this slay queen mess. Like, she was someone that was very active on Twitter as well as Instagram. She really had a lot of followers from different parts of the world, mainly your white guys that would want her to send them their pictures. I did not even know that someone can send money from you from another country and you can go and collect it at ABSA. It was because of this other guy that she was dating, a white guy that was sending her money. And then I told myself that I wanted to do the same. And then that was when I started becoming a slay queen. We stopped going to college. And then we moved in together in a nice apartment as we were being sponsored by one of our Ghanaian blesser. I still remember that night. The night still plays over and over in my head. Hence, I want to put out a warning to other people out there. Please, please, I beg you, do not drink and drive, for there are many dangers. If you have an accident and if someone dies in that accident, you will live with that regret for the rest of your life. And it is not a nice place to be. It was on a Friday. We were at a party, and then a Nigerian guy that we had been hanging out with sent us money for a table and drinks. I was already tipsy before midnight. That was when my friend said, let us use an Uber to go back because you are too drunk. I used to drive. She was scared of driving late at night, but I insisted, and then we drank and we drank. So since I was driving my blesser's car that I was using at that time, an Audi, and then that was when I said, no, if I leave it here, maybe it can get stolen. She was like, how about we speak with one of the security guards, since we are staying not very far from this club? Maybe the guard can assist us and he can drive following the Uber. And at least I do not want you to drink and drive, even though you say that you see things clearly when you are drunk. It was as if she knew that she was going to die on that night, because we had never argued like that. I said, no, we are going back home. I grabbed her and then we went to the car. I wish I had just listened to her, because I was speeding, I was laughing, and we were playing music, like the music was blasting. And then when she told me to slow it down, I really do not even remember the full impact. I just saw the lights of this other truck that was crossing the robot. On my side, it was still red, but on the other side, it was green. I saw it. It was just there. And then the impact happened and everything went dark. At the funeral, it was very hard. I was in a wheelchair at that time, even though people ended up blaming the truck driver, but it was my fault. It was me who was to be blamed. There was no one who had a dash cam. The driver was the one that was blamed for everything. That is exactly what happened, even though I knew that it was me who was to be blamed. So I saw the spirit of my friend when I had gone out with my other blesser, and I also saw a text message on WhatsApp. And when I screamed, even my blesser asked me what was going on. That message disappeared that I had received from my late friend's WhatsApp number. I knew that a mother had once used that number. I immediately called her and I was like, did you text me using your daughter's number? And she was like, no, I will never do such a thing. Why would I want to do such a thing? We are no longer using her numbers anymore. And she started crying over the phone, and I could not tell her exactly what had happened. So I started seeing the spirit of my best friend. To this very day, I do have sleepless nights. Sometimes it's sleep paralysis almost each and every night. I can't have a peaceful sleep anymore. Hence, I have come here on your platform because I just want your listeners to assist me. If you know of any prophet that can help me, please, now this is the time to show that you are doing this to help people. I was wrong what I did, but I just want a traditional healer or a prophet that can help me to chase away the spirit of my friend. I have not even told my mom. I have not told anyone at all, because I am scared of what might happen if I end up telling people that this is what I did. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admin who helped us with this translation. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Yay.